friends, welcome to my channel. I'm sharing my total debt with you today. It's an update video because I have made some significant progress and some significant setbacks in my debt payoff journey. If you're new here, hello and welcome. You'll want to check out some of my other videos after you're done with this one. And I started, well, we'll get into all the numbers in just a second, but I do want to let everybody know I'm giving away that $250 when I hit 2,500 subscribers. So subscribe down below, hit the like button. It's free for you. It helps me out. And really, I want you to be part of this amazing community that we have here in the budgeting debt payoff world of YouTube. With all of that, let's see where my debt is. Back in September of 2021, I started documenting and started with $144,480.96 worth of debt. By this point, I had already been on my debt-free journey for about 3 years, right? 2018-ish, yeah, about 3 years. Since then, you can see all the totals on here of the date and then how much my debt was. Now let me tell you this, if you didn't see it, check out my student loan video. You'll see how much in student loans I have already paid off so far. It's about $40,000. I still have my federal student loan left and we'll get into all of that. Let me just go back to last fall. I really wanted to get my private student loan paid off as soon as possible. The interest rate kept going up every single month, and so I thought if I could open up a credit card, transfer the balance, and have that zero interest, it would save me a lot of money in interest. So I opened the credit card, which was more of a credit limit than I was expecting, especially having come off this debt relief journey that I was on. And then I went in to pay off my balance with that credit card, and in literally the 2-week window of getting the credit card and going to pay it off, I think it was about a 2-week window because I had checked to see if I could do this, they changed the policy and would not allow people to pay for the private student loan with a credit card. So I was like, all right, well, that's not gonna work. So I ended up putting some purchases on the credit card that is zero interest through, I think, April of 2025. April or May. I don't remember which month it goes through. I believe it's April. While my debt has been coming down, it's also been going up. And in February, I was at $88,358.80. So I would expect in July, it would be a significant reduction because I paid off the private student loan, I paid off the Perkins federal loan, and that was my two big things. I'm at $84,808.88 because the credit cards have gone up, and you'll see that in a second. Here is my balances of debt as of July 23rd. Credit card number 1, this has, you know, a very small balance here, $471.85. I have planned to pay $350 off in, it says in August, but that's actually going to be with Friday's paycheck on July 26th. So that leaves me $121.85 left to pay off on that. So I could adjust my budget or just put that in somewhere. I'm not sure what I'm going to do with that yet because I do have some money coming in from some summer work, and I can side hustle a little bit. So I had already set up my budget for the rest of the year, and I don't really want to go back and like change it again. So I'm going to see if I can come up with $121.85 by the end of August. The sooner the better, but I want to see if I can just hustle to find that money somewhere before I go changing my budget. Credit card number 2, this is the one I was planning to transfer my private student loan to and have that at zero interest. However, that did not work out, and that is now at a balance of $7,133.62. I'm gonna pull it up on my other screen and just share some of the things that I've been charging. Now on credit card number 1, I charged, let me go back to that, because at one point I didn't have any kind of a balance. Okay, so this is where I went rogue. I had signed up for Hulu to watch, I don't remember what was on Hulu. It was a free trial. I really wanted to see something, some documentary, I think. and I forgot to cancel it, so that got charged to the credit card. I ordered some things from Amazon, but some of them were returned. This is going back to like May. I signed up for Spotify and I put it on this credit card. And the reason I signed up for it is when I'm out walking, I just want to have music on without the commercial interruption, or at work, because sometimes the commercials aren't exactly appropriate for work when I'm playing music. Just things like that. So I opted for Spotify. I said, I'll see how much I use it. I use it almost every day. I love it. I've built a playlist. I listen to it. I'm actually considering canceling my XM in my car and using just my Spotify. I listen to podcasts. So that I signed up for. It's a regular payment. I ordered some things on Amazon back in May. I would have to open Amazon to even try to remember what that was. I bought some stuff in Lowe's. Oh, after I paid off my card, I said I was going to use credit card number 1 for business expenses. So for reselling, I spent $61.68 to set up my photo booth. I had to get something, the blanket for the photo booth, $16.55 at Ollie's. I got new lights for $80 at Amazon. I did sourcing. I started a website for my teaching blog. So I paid for that for a year. I have a walking app that tracks your steps. It gives you motivation. It gives you different goals. So your goal isn't 10,000 steps every single day. So it gives you different goals. It has a calendar of when you hit your goal or how much of your goal you've hit. $25.99 for 3 months. As I am working to improve my health, I did that to get back on that bandwagon. Some more Amazon purchases. I don't even remember what the Amazon purchases are there in June. Then I needed to purchase my editing software. Again, that was $40 again on this card for business. I have a big credit from Amazon. I purchased a couple dresses for the events I needed this summer, and then I ended up returning them. I spent $20 at TJ Maxx. That was a gift for my friend's birthday. A bunch of returns on those dresses, returns from Amazon. I bought a shelf for the kitchen that I can show you guys later. And then I bought $53 worth of stuff from Amazon for my school. So I have to make sure that gets adjusted with my sinking funds for work. Okay, so that is all my $417. And then, okay, with the other credit card, this is where the $7,133.62 comes from. I put some groceries on it. I bought 2 things from eBay. Oh, that's shipping, my recording software. So that should have been on my other card. That was back in February. And I think at the end of May, somewhere in May, is when I decided that credit card number 1 was going to be for all my business expenses. So it is what it is. Some groceries, 7 Brew coffee. I see a lot of people like 7 Brew. I'm still on the fence about it. That's the last time. I've only had it one other time since this charge, and I'm still on the fence about it. Sourcing should have been on my other credit card. Going out to eat, gas, going to Lowe's. I don't even know what that might have been for. This is going back to February. Gas again, Diet Coke, McDonald's, the diner, these groceries, gas, going out, pizza with my friends, but they paid me back for some of that. TJ Maxx, don't even know what I bought that day. List Perfectly, that was something for reselling. That should have been on my other credit card, but since I have canceled that, Closet Assistant, a recurring payment, that was for reselling. TJ Maxx again, Dunkin' Donuts, at Boscov's, I'm not sure what that was. Going out to eat, sourcing again. I was thinking about going back to therapy, so I have that charge on here, but I really didn't like that lady, so I ended up just, I don't know, I might have gone twice to her, but it just wasn't vibing. Sourcing. This must have been on spring break, because if I recall when I had spring break, I had a lot of days off and spent too much money. Out to eat, gas, coffee, sourcing, random shopping, got my hair done. The app that I use for my meal planning and like my grocery store list, I paid $25 for the lifetime permanent subscription. So that was well worth it to me. I use that all the time. I can show you guys. I have used that in past videos and I can show you guys that. Let me know in the comments if you want to see that as well. Let's see, random shopping, garden store, out to eat. Yeah, another tip. Oh, and my hair. Once I got my hair cut by my regular girl when I go locally and got my hair done by her and tipped her, and then the following week I got colored by someone else and tipped because I didn't have time to do both on the same night, so I had to split the appointments. Donations. My best friend is running on a charity team for the New York City Marathon. It was something she never thought she would get to do, is run the New York City Marathon, and when she saw the chance to do it as a charity runner instead of having a qualifying time, she definitely took it. She was accepted, and so I gave her a donation, and her running partner also got accepted on the team, so I gave her a donation as well. Gardening stuff, sourcing, oh my goodness, a service fee? What was that? What's it? Oh, tax. I had to pay taxes this year and then a service fee on top of that with H&R Block. That was largely, I think I made a video about it, but just the brief synopsis is that because of my debt relief ending, I had to pay taxes and I had to pay extra for my tax prep and all that. Let's see, then I had a spa appointment, random shopping, groceries, coffee. This is now into May. I renewed my driver's license for 2 years, and then I got an oil change. Nope, that was inspection. The Mother's Day weekend, I went out to eat, bought my mom some gifts. I had more gas, coffee, the reselling stuff, Walmart, I had some. Then I got a cashback reward. Okay, Chick-fil-A, groceries, Walmart, pizza. Greenhouse for my garden. Fertility appointment was $151 that day. Oh my goodness, let me go a little fast. CVS. What happened in June? Oh, that's fertility, so that was like $95 there. Okay, so a lot of this is little, like less than $75 charges. A lot of little, like $20 and less charges. Then on June 6th, I paid for my classes. I only paid for 3 classes because one of my, I have 4 classes I have to take. I paid for 3 of them. The fourth one, I forgot to sign, so HR sent that back to me. I never actually paid for that one yet. I'm still working through the first one. I'm having a real, it's not difficult or challenging, it's just boring. So it's taking me, plus it's a little bit different kind of work than what I was expecting it to be. Whatever, I'll get through it. I'll talk about that. If you guys want to know more in depth, I can, but that's the gist of it. Let's see, out to eat. Then I went to the doctor's for my follow-up appointment. Now I'm into June. I did a little bit of sourcing. I had to get something at Walmart. I forgot to bring some stuff with me, like the shorts to wear under my dress for the baptism. So I had to go to Walmart to get that. Then I had some gas. I went to a barbecue place and bought some stuff for my husband. I went to a kids consignment store, spent $80. They had KiwiCo. They're like subscription box things for kids that are STEM based. I think they had like 5 or 6 of them. They were only like $8 to $10 each, so I bought them all for my nibblings. I went to the spa. That was $94. I have groceries. I had to ship something for $6.35. And there's gas, coffee, Diet Coke, parking for professional development. I went sourcing, lunch, out. Okay, then let's see. The Torrid, I think I had returned most of that. I did sourcing again, out to lunch, coffee, Diet Coke, and ice cream. And then I had some returns. Yes, I bought walking shoes. The sneakers that I had were not very comfortable for walking. I'm trying to get out walking more, so I went and I bought like 4 or 5 pairs of sneakers, and they're okay to wear like casually or like to work, but I wanted something for distance walking. And many years ago, my BFF took me to a running store. She's like, go here, they're gonna analyze your feet. So I'm like, you know what, let me do that again. I went locally. I had my foot analyzed. Like, it was pretty cool. If you've never had that done, you have a hard time finding sneakers, I suggest. That was $160. So, let's see. Then I went to Old Navy. I had to return it to Torrid, gas, random shopping. Something I bought up in New York was $55. Oh, that was gas and then a case of soda. Gas again when I went up to New York for 4th of July. Returned to Torrid, going out to eat. 7 Brew. There's the last time I went to 7 Brew. I'm still on the fence about it. I'm not convinced yet.